Ava, what's your favorite animal?
A polar bear?
A polar bear. Did you know that in less than 30 years we may never see one of them again on this planet?
Why?
Well, you see how you're fanning yourself and spring hasn't even started?
Yeah.
That's why.
As the temperature rises and melts ice, polar bears need to hunt seals. They're being forced to spend more time on land, bringing them closer to people.
The number of polar bears in the area has halved over the last 40 years. The Norwegian archipelago is warming quicker than any other place on Earth.
Polar bears are facing near extinction by the end of the century.
Polar bears. Beautiful creatures. But the Arctic is changing. Once a kingdom of ice and diversity, now a battlefield for survival.
As global temperatures rise, the foundation of the Arctic ecosystem is disappearing, and polar bears who depend on this ecosystem are facing increasingly difficult conditions.
Every single day we lose more land, more ice, more life.
There's one sole reason: anthropogenic climate change.
Climate change caused by human activities, also known as anthropogenic climate change, is the main factor behind ice loss. The burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and pollution release large amounts of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat, causing global temperatures to rise, which accelerates ice melting.
As the ice melts, polar bears are forced to swim farther in search of food. However, they are not built for long-distance swimming. Many become exhausted, malnourished, and in some cases drown. The Arctic ecosystem depends on sea ice for stability. Seals, fish, and even plankton rely on it for habitat and food. When the ice disappears, the entire food web is disrupted. This can reduce biodiversity and impact larger ecosystems, including ocean nutrient cycles. This is how polar bears are losing their life. The polar bear is a keystone species, holding the entire Arctic food web in balance. By protecting the domain of the bear, we are protecting countless other species. For example, Arctic foxes, seals, and other fish beneath the sea ice.
Well, I like polar bears, they're cute and all, but how does this impact me?
Well, that heat that you were facing earlier, the extinction of the polar bears means that it'll only get worse from there.
The warming of the Earth also disrupts global weather patterns, leading to more extreme storms, heat waves, and food shortages that affect people everywhere.
Melting ice can result in rising sea levels, which can lead to coastal erosion. This impacts communities worldwide.
The disappearance of polar bears is a warning that climate change is getting worse, and if we don't act, it's not just animals who suffer, it's us. We should care because their survival is tied to our own future.
By researching the effects of climate change on polar bears, we can preserve global stability.
In addition to existing conservation efforts, our team also proposes a marine reserve network combined with artificial intelligence to further protect the polar bears. This solution involves creating interconnected reserves in key polar bear habitats, preventing industrial activities from disturbing the region.
The Marine Reserve Network with AI enhances biodiversity by protecting Arctic habitats, ensuring stable ecosystems for polar bears, seals, walruses, fish, and plankton, while restricting industrial activities that cause habitat destruction.
Real-time tracking of ice conditions and wildlife, enabling adaptive conservation efforts to sustain species populations. Additionally, preserving sea ice supports the Arctic food web and promotes carbon sequestration through algae and phytoplankton, helping regulate global climate patterns and ensuring long-term ecological balance.
Your solution is great, but what can I do? I'm just a random high schooler. I can't save an entire species.
Great point. But now the story turns to us. You, me, all of us watching. The fate of the polar bear isn't sealed in some distant counselor lab. It's being written in our homes and communities right now. Every action, however small, is a sentence in that story. Will it be a tale of loss or survival? We each have a say. And change your lifestyle in ways that ripple outward. Waste less, reuse more. By shrinking our own carbon footprint, we add ice under the paws of those bears.
We stand at a tipping point. Scientists
predict that if we do nothing, 2/3 of all polar bears could vanish off the face of this earth by 2050.
In saving the polar bear, we save an entire world. The Arctic is more than ice and snow. It's a living, breathing ecosystem.